And we're back. Let's check out the future.
You came at a good time. I've just finished my latest creation.
Sweet.
Take a look. What's that?
It's a Nova Cannon.
It's a Nova Cannon. It's a weapon that uses the sun's energy to generate a powerful beam.
My favorite weapon.
Attach this to your ride pod, and then you'll have nothing to fear.
Absolutely.
All right. Thanks, Dr. Osmond.
No problem.
Yay! Alright, now, in this video, I'm just going to, do some scoops and inventions, and off camera, I'm going to wander around and collect boxes. So, yeah. Look at that. That's so cool. Alright, what we need is that. Get the right angle. That. Okay. Next thing we need is... where is it? Is there one down there? There is one down there. Alright. We need that thing. It's a searchlight. And then we go in here. There might be a cutscene. Oh, there is. Mini cutscene, I think.
Just think of what I can make with all this.
This is Lunatic Wisdom Laboratory, the greatest research facility in the world. This is the Central Lab, the biggest research room of them all.
Hey, I bet they can make something to send us back 10,000 years here.
I bet you're right.
Totally, Max. Alright, picture time. Please. One more cutscene. Pictures. Cutscene.
Thanks to you, the lab's been completely restored to its former state.
Uh-huh.
I really appreciate it. Now let me explain my plan for getting you to Griffin 10,000 years in the past. Really? Sure, there's nothing this Luna Lab can't do. Oh, wow! Ixion, a time-traveling locomotive. A fantastic non-stop express that can cross both time and space. When this is finished, you'll be able to travel 10,000 years into the past, where Griffin is. Amazing! How much longer will it take? Let's see. Let me check. Dr. Jamming.
Dr. Jamming? What? I killed him. He's evil.
Jamming?
What? Now hold on a minute. This is not the same Jamming that attacked you back in the past, okay? Well, not exactly the same anyway. He happens to be his grandson.
Dr. Jamming's grandson?
I'm terribly sorry. It seems my grandfather caused you a lot of trouble. Please accept my apology. However, without my grandfather's research, I would have never been able to develop the Ixion. My grandfather was researching technology that would allow objects to float on the air using sound. He called this his aeroharmonics flying technology. However, he came to a dead end in his research and became desperate. That's when Gaspard persuaded my grandfather into becoming one of Griffin's servants. But when he lost that battle to you two, he had a change of heart.
Yay.
He rededicated himself to his research and was able to perfect his aeroharmonics technology.
He perfected aeroharmonics?
Many flying vehicles were developed after that, based on his technology. Of course, the Ixion here takes advantage of the same technology, and by combining it with the space-time control panel I developed. My grandfather has passed away, but before he died, he told me I should use his research for something good and just. I tried to carry on his wishes, and I think that by continuing his research, this world can truly be saved.
Dr. Jamming. He was quite a guy.
Yes, and you helped him become the man he was.
Well, I wouldn't necessarily say...
But that's strange. In the history I know, aeroharmonics technology was never perfected. Our travels must be creating a new history for the world. Do you think that's okay?
Well, I'm still getting the hang of this, but I'm thinking that maybe history as you know it is not necessarily the one true history.
Huh?
As well as fixing the flow of time that Griffin has disrupted, we've also been able to add new flows to it. And though these have been different from the original flows, maybe they're meant to be the real world history. Ultimately, you could say that even Griffin himself is playing a necessary part in creating a new, complete history.
Griffin? Necessary? You can't be serious!
Well, why not?
Doctor, something terrible's happened. The rebel forces in the west are coming under attack from Griffin.
Uh-oh.
What? Attacked? Get me Elena!
Huh?
Elena? That
Elena.
sounds...
Your name, Mother.
Uh-oh.
Just who is my mother? And why isn't she with us? Even my own father wouldn't answer my questions. Now I realize that Father hoped I would find out those answers for myself.
Doctor, this is Elena. We're fighting Griffin's main army over here. If it carries on like this, Griffin will probably attack the Lunar Lab too. Be careful.
Mother?
Is that Max?
Yep.
Yes. You mean this boy is Elena's...
That's right. Max is Elena's son.
Max, I'm sorry. I'll bet your father never told you what happened to me.
That's right. But why?
Max, we live in different worlds.
What?
No, it's the same world, it's just different times.
It's all right, Max. I'll explain everything. I'll tell you why I couldn't go on living with you. But to explain that, I need to explain what's going on in this world now.
What do you mean by that?
I'm from the future, just like Monica. Our time has changed greatly because of the devastation caused by Emperor Griffin. We couldn't let Griffin get away with it. So the people of our time formed a rebel force to fight against him. But Griffin began to use the power of the stone.
Stone?
One of the fabled Atlamillia stones that possess great powers. Powers that can move the earth and control time. Griffin harnessed that power to rewrite history bit by bit. He turned on people and erased their very existence from history. Atlamillia are strange jewels with a will of their own. They choose their owners themselves. Legend has it that Atlamillia will only choose for their owners people of good heart. We don't know how Griffin has managed to get his hands on one of the Atlamillia, but the fact is he can use the power of that stone. And for us to be able to fight him, we needed one too. 3 Atlamillia exist in the world. The first is the Sunstone, which Griffin possesses. The other 2 are the Moonstone, which emits a blue light, and the Earthstone, which emits a red light. Griffin tried to increase his powers by gaining possession of the remaining 2 Atlamillia. So we searched for the remaining 2 stones. First, we traced the owner of the Moonstone. That was Monica's father, King Raybrand. At first we thought we could inherit the Atlamillia from King Raybrand to help us in our fight against Griffin.